Touchdown. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Red square,
Touchdown.
what's a buckle to me friend them?
Even though the road is tough, I call upon you, God. Only the Lord knows what we've been through. So in these times, oh Lord, I thank you. No time to feel like me have a heart, but situation take me over. So many land through my pocket song. Oh Lord, God, I'm a cover. So whenever you feel weak, there's a way Almighty reach. Tell yourself, say you do it. Put up a fight when battles are. One, be two, be more, three. Just know that God is in control. We can find.
Hello again, world. How are you guys doing? Thanks for joining us again on another episode of Music and Marriage. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
Yeah, I'm like Red Square. We're there again, once again. New episode. I don't know. Episode what is now? 5 or 6. I think a 6 maybe. Yeah. Give thanks. Rastafari. How now do out there? Everything is everything. Hope everything blessed, you don't know the thing, alright? And you don't know, as usual, when we start our thing, we have to bless up all of the sponsors, so to speak. So, you don't know, Pure White Cleaners over there in the Bronx, New York. Big up yourself. See me, I say, at Pure White Cleaners on Instagram. Seen? Wing Zone out in East Meadow, Long Island, New York again. You don't know, Briggy Benz, big up yourself. At Briggy Benz on Instagram, at Briggy Benz, or at Wing Zone, East Meadows. See? NikkiGlitzCosmetics.com. Make sure you go check out all of the glitter for all of the ladies. Them I love them glitter something there. Who else we have? We have
Slay by Neek. Make sure you guys check her out on Instagram. Deluxe Dishes, if you need any seafood dishes made. Definitely check her out on Instagram. Deluxe Dishes. Stephanie is her name. Who else? Empress Organics. Out in California. Make sure you guys check her out. All the ladies who need feminine needs, feminine care products.
It's a tongue twister.
Yeah, you can definitely check her out, empressorganics.net.
Yeah.
Who else?
90 Day Wins.
90 Day Wins podcast. Make sure you guys check that out on all streaming platforms. Also,
Ayana's World.
World on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
Yes, make sure you guys check her out as well if you guys trying to have a little laughter. You know, challenges, pranks, dishes. She definitely got it all covered.
The whole works. Michael,
make
big up
sure
yourself.
you check her out. Whoever we forget to plug this week, make sure.
Big up on yourself.
Yeah, keep doing your thing. We'll definitely catch you on the next episode or maybe later on in the show.
And if you want to
promote
your thing, you want to advertise with us, you know what to do, right? Hit us on the DMs or the emails or the wherever we communicate.
Email will be accessible at nikitaj@aol.
Yeah.
If you need to
NICKEETAJ
at AOL. And if you guys want to check us out on Instagram, we're Music and AND Marriage Podcast. So if you want to slide in the DMs, I guess you could do that.
However you want to communicate, man.
Yeah. Thank you guys for joining us on another episode. We're here to, discuss issues that, we face during marriages, relationships. If you're new to our station, our channel, our show, we are a couple. We've been together for about 19, almost 20 years now. Married 10 years almost next month.
Yeah.
We have 3 children, We've been through a lot of ups and downs, but we are here to just share our story with you guys and give our feedback and our input on what it is and what it takes to create and to sustain a successful relationship.
Yes, sir. So just journey with we. You know what I mean? You know the thing.
Season 2.
This is season 2. Make sure if you know catch up on season 1, it go on go look now.
Yeah.
You know the links, them there's some about the place. You know. Wherever.
Visuals are available on YouTube.
You know?
I'm like official.
Yeah.
I'm like Red Square official.
Yes, and we are also on Apple Podcasts,
Google, Spotify, Anchor FM,
All
anywhere
of the
platforms are.
podcast platforms.
Oh gosh,
Another
I don't know what's going on
tongue
today.
twister.
I don't know what's going on.
Anyway, podcast or stream, check we out. You know what I mean?
Yes, check us out. Yeah. So with the plugs done, what do you want to get into? What topic you want to talk about today?
Earlier we did discuss expectations earlier. So I feel like maybe we can hold a public reasoning about that then. You know, since we did hold a private vibes.
Okay. Expectations, as
Yeah.
I asked you, like what are your expectations within a marriage, within a relationship in general? You know, it don't have to be necessarily a spouse or a partner. It could just be expectations from, you know, everyone around you. Just what are your views on expectations? Do you set expectations for people within your life, or is it just you know, you just go and wing it?
Specifically, let me talk about marriage first.
Okay.
Since this is music and marriage. I feel like in the beginning, the normal expectations should be expected.
And
for
what
lack of a better
are
word.
such? Because not everyone is clear on what is
The
expected.
basic, you know, so respect. You expect, you know,
Expect
your
respect.
other half to respect you. You know? Even if you not get love out the gate, you want respect and you want something to build upon. Honesty.
Trust.
You know what I mean? Trust. You know? So, them thing that are basically, you know, what I was saying, you know, is basically the expectations coming in to a relationship. See,
So you have expectations coming into
other
a
than,
relationship.
yes, the basic things.
Okay.
You see me, I said the basic things, the respect, you know, the morals, you know, them thing that you expect.
You expect. Okay.
But then, like me that say, you have one other thing now around one part, around one place. Where, down one lane. Where, you know, you have to kind of leave yourself open to that magic there, you know, so to speak, for lack of a better word, you know, just spontaneous vibration that can happen, you know, and something unexpected.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You have to kind of leave space to that energy there so that you can, you know, have more joy then and have space to grow into maybe something that you might never thought you would have liked. You know, because you had that freedom of self to kind of experience certain things. You know, you come feel like it or you know, you find joy in it, so to speak. You know what I mean? So I feel like expectations good, but leave yourself open for a little magic, you know? Yeah.
I mean, I agree with that. I definitely agree that within a relationship, you must have expectations, but at the same time, don't put too much into it, if you understand what I'm saying. Because when you put too much into, you know, what you think someone is going to do or say or act, and they don't, then that's just a disappointment on your end, and you don't want to set yourself up for constant
And some people might not
disappointment.
operate like that, you know what I mean? Some people might just say, yeah, I expect this, I expect that, and I don't want no surprises. And
Yeah, but then that's going to be like a tense relationship to have to sit there and just...
yeah, but suppose you find somebody who's comfortable with them terms then.
I don't know about that. Come on, but they tell me if I went for it and off for it and all them things like that's...
Yeah,
it's
but
some
not
form
you
of
per
control.
se, but
Yeah, but
I
it's some
feel
form
like
of control within that.
that's how you view it. But me I say you might have people like that
Who don't see it that way.
where it's comfortable in that kind of environment. You know, comfortable with you setting us that, and no problem with setting standards. You
Exactly,
understand what I'm saying? 'Cause
standards are definitely
standards
supposed to
are
be there,
important.
especially within a relationship.
You know, so you have people like that where
It's just you have to. It's like a
Acceptable.
fine line. Like you have to be so awkward with it, because if you do too much and expect too much, then you're gonna be disappointed, or it's a possibility of disappointment, which that's nothing that no one wants to face. But then if you come in with expectation, at least the person that you're dealing with know what it is they should and shouldn't do. So I kind of understand it. It's like a fine line.
nobody wants to experience disappointment. Yes. But, you know, for really experience the real magic of a relationship, I feel like you have to at least leave
Yeah,
a little piece there for you know, a
what
little
ifs.
space, yeah, for the
what
what.
ifs.
You have to leave that energy there, because nothing is perfect, and things are going to happen, and you just have to kind of not be this metal post, you know. Be the grass where the wind will blow through. You
I
know
would
what I
have
mean?
lopsided.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
catch that word.
yeah. You have to be the grass that the wind is blowing through, man. So, you know, the wind can come anywhere, you sway anywhere, sometime, and be flexible with certain vibrations, you know, in order to come to that true energy and that true connection to whatever it is you're seeking to connect with.
I agree, and I understand that. That can go. I can't agree with that and say you must sit down comfortable on that one day. Like,
Yeah, because, you know, we experience things together that are good and bad, and because we had that sway ability, you know, we're still here.
yeah. And that is true. You have to give room, because at the end of the day, with expectations and them not being met comes growth.
Definitely.
And with growth, that's what's going to strengthen the relationship. So you definitely have to give that room and not say, okay, well, I expect this, or, you know, I'm not saying just accept whatever, because certain things are definitely, just like how you have your dues coming into the relationship, which are expected, you know, love, trust, respect, communication, all of that, those are expected on your end as a man. On our end as women, we expect no cheating, no lying, no, you know, stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So it goes both ways. So once both parties understand that and come in with a whole heart saying, okay, we're just gonna just let it flow and, you know, take it day by day and see where it goes, because no matter how much expectations you have, shit might not go the way you want it to. That's just how it is in life.
And you might be so strict that the man cheat on you or the woman cheat on you, and
Because
you just
of
say,
such act.
you're done with her, and not knowing that, you know, maybe that was just a part of the growing pains, and you just had to stick it out and see if it would have been a repeating, or it's just something that, you know, just time was
Because-
needed to grow.
Because at
And
the
then
end,
you end up with something great, you know what I mean?
that is true, because at the end of the day, what people fail to understand, like, I hear this saying, say, once a cheater, always a cheater, or once you do something bad, you're always going to. I don't believe that.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Growth
we
up and
change
down, man.
exactly. Every day we grow, every day we change, every day we unlock a new part of our abilities as humans. You get what I'm saying? So why sit there and limit yourself to other people's expectations of what they think that it should be? Just
Definitely.
do you, and you know what I'm saying, as long as you're in a solid relationship where you know the person love and respect you, you don't really care about it. Of course, you know, we're gonna fall short at times. We're all human. You know, things happen. But at the end of the day, understanding that falling short and continuously doing something and having expectations is two totally different things.
Definitely.
Like, you don't promote bad habits. Bad habits are not rewarded. So therefore, you must have expectations, but at the same time, you still have to be a little bit free with the movement so that the vibes can flow and you can have room to change and have room to, you know, be a better you and a better human just for your partner and for society, you know. So
Most definitely. So yeah, that's where I stand on the expectation vibration.
but listen, don't make them tell us that you're not supposed to have expectations. Yeah, you're supposed to have expectations. You're supposed
Oh,
to
man,
set
of
standards
course,
for yourself
of
and
course,
for your relationship.
of
Whoever
course.
you're with, if they can't level up to what you're trying to do, you definitely gotta cut it loose because you can't have no dead weight on you.
After a while, after
a while, it's like you gotta keep it pushing because you're gonna be fighting a losing battle.
Yeah, most definitely. I agree with that. 1000%.
Yeah, so definitely let us know what you guys think about this episode. I know this is kind of a touchy topic for a lot of people because a lot of people are in relationships right now and they had so many expectations and none of them are being met, but they're still in a relationship, which baffles me even after years on top of years. But at the end of the day, you know,
both
men and women.
It's Friday evening, so you know the traffic vibration. I hear everything will go on. But I just a natural vibe. I saw what thing go. But I just wanted to say, not only women are going into relationships with expectations. Alright, so please, when you comment, you can comment on phone from your perspective, but it would be nice to have an open vibration and think about where the man is coming from also.
Yeah, but most men, y'all expectation is not really like expectations. It's all about the look of it. Oh, as long as she look good and she nice and this, that, and the third. The founder they would get her can't cook, can't clean, can't do nothing, but she look good. So, you know what I'm saying? Men expectations is kind of shaky.
Why does it have to be shaky?
Because that's what it is most of the time. You guys don't really have expectations based off of a woman's knowledge or her career goals. Yeah, but
you can't terms my expectation as a ghetto youth. Support that are my expectation.
Well, that's a very low expectation. That's not much of an expectation. Because when she done and she get old and looks them gone, what you gonna do? What you gonna go off of? She can't cook, she can't clean, she can't do nothing else for you. Yeah. The only thing she could have did was look good on your arm. Definitely. So after a certain time, what is she can offer? What is she bringing to the table? Definitely. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, so when men have these type of expectations, their expectations are not really off of what a woman can actually offer. Can she bring home the bacon?
Basically,
can she be able to say she can stay home and take care of the whole family? Can she cook? Can she clean? Does she have respect? Does she have manners? Does she have morals? These are things that are a part of the expectations. It's not only just, okay, she'll look good and that's it.
Yeah, true. So, and them things that kind of lead to broken families.
Marriages, broken families, exactly, because you're just impressed by what you
really
see.
Think about it on a deeper level.
Yeah, you're not really thinking about what it is that the person can offer you.
And there's a lot of that in the ghettos.
Exactly.
Not only in the ghettos, but you don't know.
Even in high suburbs, even in the suburbs, you see stuff like that, where it's just okay, a man just date a woman because of how she look, and she's like a friggin' doorknob. Like, it's no purpose of her only just for the looks and sex. Like, other than that, it's more to it than that. And we have to be mindful of that in our community because that's something that does add and leads to, broken homes and fathers not being around.
If you get a youth to watch a program, or listening to the podcast, just think about it for a second, What you really want? What are your expectations of a woman really? What do you really want to create? What do you want to see? Not just for yourself, but even for your community at large. It's a conversation for a different time. I feel like we don't want to go too deep in other part right now.
Maybe
because if you really think about it, what you're saying is right. The expectations. As a youth, you have to have certain expectations. In choosing a partner,
and most men
to bring forth your family, because really and truly, if you not have certain expectations, you just gotta build broken homes and gotta baby with some woman where
can't do nothing.
All
right, even right now in a quarantine when they're supposed to do homework, them can't help the pity them.
Let me say this before me even say that. It's like, remember earlier me that say like you have to leave space to the magic. So you have some people where probably did stay a certain way, but then grow into a certain person after a while. I not say you have people like that in the ghetto because I'm a product of that. You understand what I say? So don't misunderstand what I say. That's what I say is a deeper reasoning because you still have youths like myself where did probably behave a certain way and I deal with a certain thing. But eventually grow into a different type of person than what was projected then. In the beginning, growing up in my environment as a ghetto youth. You see me I say, so me nah say every ghetto youth are the same. Me I said though, the reality is, when you really look in at the ghetto, a whole heap of broken homes. And one of the reasons, the conclusion when I come to from this conversation is that one of the reasons that these things are happening in our communities is because of low expectations. We not set the goals, we not set the standards of what we're supposed to set in order for, grow our community on a certain level, our families, on a certain level. You know what I mean? So that's why I say it's a deeper
It's a deeper reasoning that I think we should say for when we have a guest. We can
definitely,
pick their brain and see how they feel about that. But it's definitely something that we have to be mindful of, because at the end of the day, we're trying to build our communities. We're not trying to tear them down.
Yeah.
So with that said, we have to be mindful of the people that we do have children with, the partners that we do choose to say, okay, we're going to spend the rest of our life with, or even start a life with. You have to be mindful of that, because at the end of the day, a lot of broken children that are in society right now were once product of these households. Like a lot of broken adults that are walking around, like that are going through relationships right now themselves, are product, most of them are product of these households that we're speaking of. Definitely. So you have to be mindful of how and who you decide to procreate with, because it's no joke, okay?
Yeah, man, definitely.
So with that said, make sure you guys comment and definitely tell us how you feel about this episode. Yes. If you haven't caught up with the previous episode of season 1, make sure you guys check us out on YouTube.
Yes.
We are available on all streaming platforms.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
Everywhere we podcast stream.
Yeah, we're there.
We did it.
Check us out. For visuals, you can definitely watch it on YouTube, which you're viewing right now, at Amlak Red Square Official. Thank you guys for joining us. September morning, new music from our own Amlak Red Square, Never Like This, Sharpest Music. Make sure you guys wait, stay tuned.
I feel like I'm going to shoot a mad video for it.
Make sure you guys stay tuned, because this song is on a different level. It's definitely connecting with what's going on right now in society. And the people I'm talking about, message music dead, this is definitely something that y'all want to hear, because it's continuous message music from this artist.
Yes.
Thank you guys for joining us again on another episode. My name is Nikita. I am your host, and this is my co-host.
Touchdown!
Thank you guys.
Touchdown! What's a buckle for me friend them? Touchdown! For me day one friend them. None of me link them, no shake.